You define it by asking the question, what? You refine it by asking the question, why? Why am I feeling the way that I'm feeling? As you read through the Psalms, you'll see David say, my soul's downcast within me. He's saying that he's sad. And then he gives a reason, because my enemies are gloating over me. Or the wickedness abounds. Why do the unrighteous prosper? He gives a reason. He tells you why he's feeling the way that he's feeling. And we need to do that. You've got to refine it. You're like a refinery factory. This is what it is. Is it true? Is it untrue? Is it good? Is it not good? Should I keep it or should I throw it away? What's the cause? What's the root? Where did it come from? What's the origin? You're refining the emotion. Why am I feeling sad? Maybe somebody said something to me at work. Maybe somebody criticized me. Maybe somebody didn't live up to a certain expectation that I had. You're explaining the cause, the root, with the question, why? It could be anger, could be worry, could be anything. You're saying, why am I feeling the way that I'm feeling? And then another part of refining your emotion is this idea of figuring out what are your triggers. David knew there are certain things in his life, you read the Psalms, that triggered certain emotions. And we all have this. We all have things in our lives which trigger certain emotions. It could be a scent, a certain smell of cologne, certain perfume. For me, it's the smell of ice cream. You may not think ice cream has a smell, but it does. I don't know if it's the butter and the sugar mixed together, but there is a smell. It could be a phrase. It could be a statement. It could be a song. Every time you hear this song, you just go into orbit. It sends you into la la land. It's emotional trigger. It could be a social network. It could be a relationship. It could be anything. We all have triggers, and part of experiencing emotional health is finding out what's the trigger. And I'm going to refine it. I'm going to see it coming, and I'm going to know when those things come about in my life, I'm going to practice self-control. And if that whole process kind of weirds you out and you're like, man, what is this? Wes, are you like a counselor? I mean, is this a sermon? What are you doing? If that's kind of the way you're feeling right now, then you're probably already out of control. If you don't want to talk about it, if you don't want to process it, if you don't want to try to understand it, it's likely that your emotions are already dictating your life. Because when you talk about it, you don't lose control. When you talk about it, you gain control. That's the way you practice self-control. So you define it, and then you refine it, and then the last one, this is the most difficult, you align it.